Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. This is a novel thing. I can now just pick a video out of the air and I don't have to go and check and see if it's still up. Because nothing's up. For now. She will be back. Don't let her fool you. She's a narc. She needs all the attention and the loyalty and all the rest of what goes with being on her channel, not normal people's channels. And can I just say, I've forgotten their name. I'm really sad. You know what I'm like. I don't remember anything. But somebody said they'd be happy to pay for the join thing or Patreon for me not to have to double think what I'm saying in videos. That's really kind of you. That really touched me. Thank you so much. But like I said in my reply, I wouldn't want people paying for something that could be free. I'd feel really bad about that. It's not going to stop me being me at all. I'm just going to have to watch what she says more than anything. And I might have to mute her and either write it on the screen or say it nicely. But yeah, it shouldn't interfere too much. The only thing that's bothering me is the time it takes when I make a video and I say it's okay for monetization, then they decide that the bot decides it isn't. So then you have to get a human to look at it. And it's all the time that takes that's annoying me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a problem. Anywho, this was a video from March the 5th this year. I think this was one of the last videos she even made before she disappeared off to beauty school and never came back. But like I said, don't think she's gone forever. Nah, she'll be back. She can't cope without YouTube. And I know something that she thinks I don't know. So if she pops up, I'll find her. Don't worry. Anywho, shall we jump in? Oh, hang on. Let me just check speed and whatnot. Right. Thing's okay. And I've got this on normal, haven't I? Okie doke. Let's go. And again. Alive. Started. And she's wandered off. That's so rude. Shall we whiz her on till she comes back? Where's the thing? See, I was just there and I've forgotten where it is already. You can see in real time how my brain works. Or doesn't. A minute. Minute and a half.
Hi, baby. You see the people's on TV? I didn't sell my bags.
Does she need to be up a bit?
Oh, Mardi Gras. So I have
Buggy eyes.
sniffing and pushing.
Why does she do... what? Who? Sniffing and pushing. Are you sniffing and pushing? There's about 8 things that she says in rotation to them animals. And that's it. It's weird.
Thank you, cranberries.
It's cranberry hay. Put your glasses on. Is she going to... Oh, no. No. Those big, long things of sushi are going to take her 3 meals, aren't they?
And then I'm going to drink my sake out of a...
Martini glass.
Okay, no. We're not doing that. No, you're okay. You go up there. No.
Yeah, throw her away, shove her out of it, ignore her, and then ask us why we get the impression that you don't give a toss about pom-pom anymore.
Choke. No, no, no. No, we're not choking. We're not choking. You're okay. Out of a vintage martini glass.
What makes it vintage?
I liked the other sake better, but I'm using this up.
I wanted to try sake because I'd never had it. But anything that she's had, because I actually tried the teeny yak. It's nice. It tastes quite normal before you start adding everything but the bagel. What is the... I don't see. I really do not see the hype in that. What? Really? Could you not just have those ingredients at home and shake them over your stuff without having to buy something specifically that says everything but the bagel? Anywho, tahini tastes so much better without all that nonsense in it and the lemon and what have you. Anyway, I tried it 3 times. I put it on my salad and I was like, meh. So now I'm thinking sake probably is a bit meh. So I needn't bother because anything she likes, I don't. Like me. I like me. She hates me, doesn't she? Oh dear.
I need a bite, you guys.
In case you're wondering, that's a bit narcissistic, isn't it? Thumbsing up your own thingy. I do that so I know that I've recorded it because otherwise I won't remember.
Let's try this first. Louisiana. So I put my own sesame seeds on it. These chopsticks. There's something on the floor.
Does anyone else do that? Puts the whole thing in their mouth? Can anyone else fit the whole thing in their mouth apart from her?
And I put some soy sauce and lemon juice. Hi, Louis. My sushi is not good. It is supermarket sushi. This one...
But you just went, So is it good or is it not? Or are you just umming and ahhing because it's food?
They ruin the sushi because they add everything I don't like. So they add chili powder flakes to things to make it spicy. And it's overload. It's like covered in chili powder. I don't like that. Then...
So don't get it then.
They add a stick of cream cheese. Gross. Like, I just don't like that. Then I was going to get the vegetable, but they put pickled carrot, and I knew it was going to taste too, like, pickly, you know?
But hasn't she been eating pickles in the past? So, see, caught her bug-eyed. Why does she do that? She does it with food when she gets excited about eating, but she does it other times as well, and it's just weird. Maybe suck it up and pay the extra for the sushi that you do like, instead of getting the one you don't like and complaining about it. You seem to like it enough to me. You're eating it.
This is the Kroger brand. I'm a sushi snob, so Tay Tay. No, Noyoka. Hello. Coffee with the Unknown. Hello. Cranberries. JL. Hello.
It's not cranberries. There's a song by the Beatles that I really like called Maxwell Silverhammer. And I was going to rewrite it, including Tay-Tay's metal wrench. Stupid things I think about when I've got nothing else to think about. It's like, oh, that'd be funny.
Carla Noel, Adrian, Ma Teresa, Anna, Erica P, Thelma Thrift, Lewis, A Plain View,
Yay! She can read! Woo!
let's see, can I pick this up with these stupid chopsticks? It's a huge piece.
Stop blaming the chopsticks. Use a sodding fork. Really? Did you have to shove that whole piece in your mouth? See, her excuse is, oh, well, I can't cut it up with chopsticks. No, but you can hold it and bite it in half.
Where's hibachi? Come here. I'm getting stuffed up. I'm going to have to use Afrin.
Why do you tell him no? Then you drop something on the floor, then you call his attention to what you've dropped on the floor so he thinks you're giving it, so then he'll be begging for more, and you wonder why.
So you guys remember when I got... Why are you scared to eat sushi? You don't have to get raw stuff.
That's probably what they mean. They wouldn't eat the raw stuff. I wouldn't eat it either.
Not scared of anything.
Oh, you're not scared of anything at all? What, nobody? Uh-huh. So, why have you taken your YouTube channel down then if you're not scared of anyone or anything? Answer me that.
You should go with somebody that knows what they're ordering. Just order California roll. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, you guys remember I got this? That sounds good.
Is it called California roll in Japan or China? Forgive me, I always get the two mixed up. Where sushi originated from, do they call it California roll there?
I took out the stuff that was in it because it was no good. It was a lip balm. Oh, it's like a Benihana. Yeah, no. Those places are fun, but... And I have all my piercings in it.
Yay.
Hi, Miss Caddy. Rose. And I guarantee the man is not Japanese. He's probably Chinese. Did you all know that there is a sushi with ghost pepper in it? No. Too spicy for me. this one is cucumber roll with salmon and cucumber on the outside. No, salmon and avocado on the outside.
If she's such a sushi snob and she doesn't have raw fish, she just has cucumber and whatever, she could make her own at home. Sticky rice, that green stuff that I can't think of the name of. Chop up some cucumber and what have you. Off you go. You get them little bamboo, they look like coasters, and make it on there and roll it up. Job done. Why can't she do that? Oh, because that would involve actually doing something rather than buying it from somewhere else and then complaining how crap it is while she's shoveling it in. Can't be that bad. You're still eating it.
Yep, that road is loud. Yes, it's always this busy. It's a main road. I live on a main road. I've already changed it. It's gold on top, silver on the bottom, and I have opals coming. So, and a flat silver heart. That's the look I'm going for. Actually, let me see if I can find it in here. I got one. Let's see. But it's a little too short.
Do we need to turn her up again?
So, it looks like this.
That's tiny.
Here, hang on a second. I think if I turn you around, it'll focus.
Teeny tiny.
So, do you see how tiny that heart is? Like you can see.
No, I can just see all the gubbins under your nails. Doesn't look very clean.
And this is what it looks like. So you put a ball on one end. Yeah.
You're still going to fiddle with that one when you put it in. Nothing's going to... You're still... And then you'll end up taking it out because you don't like it, like you did the last time and the time before.
Flat. But I'm getting a different one because this is too short for right now anyways. So I was vlogging also. I think I want to start drinking. I called the California. Oh, you got your nose pierced. That's cool. I have sushi every day in my pants. No, it's not bothering my teeth. It doesn't come in contact with my teeth. It's in my lip. See, there's nothing inside. That was this piercing just here, and I took that out. This one is still driving me crazy, but this is so big. Oh.
So bite it in half. You don't have to shove the whole thing in. And then she adds more to it. You can't be doing with the big piece that you've already got in your mouth and chew it and swallow it before you put anything else in. You're still putting more in. So why are you on?
So if you guys want to ask questions or start a conversation.
Oh, are they allowed? They're allowed now to ask questions or start a conversation. There's a novelty.
Septum, I have my septum pierced, but I haven't worn anything in it for so long that it's not an 18 gauge anymore. My weekend was uneventful. How was yours? Like, I just want to talk about martinis for a second, which this isn't one, but it's the martini glass. I'm watching Mad Men again for like the 10th, 12th time. Each time I see different things. This is the glass that they drank out of. Thank you, Ma Teresa. But then we went to really big drinks.
No, there's different glasses for different drinks, you numpty. Small tumblers for whiskey, martini glasses for martinis, the pint glasses for lager.
There's nothing to do in Tucson besides hike.
You haven't looked though, have you?
I'm gonna call it right now. To those of you that know what I'm talking about. Tay, I'm gonna call it. Okay? You know what I'm talking about, right?
She thinks they're a troll. We all know. Somebody can't ask a question without being a troll.
Hi, Kelly Chaos.
What is wrong with somebody asking you a question? You said ask questions. They asked you a question, and now you're going on about them being a troll because they asked a question.
Hi, Marie Diana.
Ugh. I wish she had a channel. Oh, the fun I could have.
Ooh, nice, Nicoya. Noyoka. Tucson sucks. Who said I like Tucson?
Tucson probably doesn't like you either.
Thank you, Carol. Everyone liked my birth story. I figured.
It wasn't your birth story. It was Burke's birth story. But you had to make it all about you, didn't you?
Why not tell my birth story? It still exists, like, you know? It's 84 degrees. But not, Friday is licking my leg, like, smelling my knee, or kind of licking my leg, and it's so cute because, like, fluffy face. Tay, thank you. It's laid back, it's dirty, it's a depressed town.
Bit like you, huh?
You're in Indiana, okay. I do have things to show you guys. So first of all, please buy my bags. I can't believe no one's buying my bag. No. You're just sitting there. Now stop. Calm down. No, come on. Shh.
Yeah, grabbing her throat is really going to help her.
Stop. Relax.
Oh, it didn't happen yet, did?
No! Friday. He's on my knee.
stop shouting! I really don't have the patience for her anymore. It's a good job she's gone. Stay gone. Do us all a favour.
Friday! You like sweat here. I can't breathe. Filthy! Okay, I have to tell you guys the most disgusting story. No pushing! Don't push! So the other day, I went into my bedroom. Okay, come on. Mommy's on TV!
Mummy's on TV. Really?
The other day I went to, I'm like drunk from 2 glasses. I feel drunk. Silver bracelet with the heart. There's a story right now. It has nail polish on it. And I haven't taken it off. It's from Tiffany's. So, back when I worked at Accenture, which used to be Anderson Consulting, part of Arthur Anderson, one of the big accounting firms, this was their consulting firm.
What job did you actually do? Is this the one where you were an executive assistant to somebody or another, but you really weren't? You were probably just a typist in the back room somewhere.
And it changed its name because there was a, I forget what the word was. There was a whole big thing and it totally broke free from Arthur Anderson. Couldn't use what's the word? It was in,
Injunction?
couldn't use the word Anderson in it anymore as part of the settlement, whatever. Because it originally started out as Arthur Anderson, and then Arthur Anderson created this consulting firm. And
Does it really matter? Really? Back to when I worked in an office, this happened. No one needs to know the ins and outs of why they changed their name. Say what it was when you were there. That's it. You don't need to go on and on and on about it.
the deal was whoever made more money would pay the other, and then Anderson Consulting was making more money. And pom-pom! So, anyways, Accenture became the name.
Yay! Scream at a choking dog. That's going to help her.
As in accent on the future. So that's who I worked for. I did make them, yes, but the heart necklaces, but I don't make them anymore.
No, because she gets bored after
anyway,
3
I
minutes.
worked for them. I was head of the orientation department
Mm-hmm.
in 1998, 99.
Of course you were. I wonder if there's any way of checking that out. There's some really good sleuths among us. And in America, it's amazing the amount of information you can find out about somebody. I wonder if there's any way of finding out what position she actually held at that firm. Because I bet you, I was going to say, I can't bet you a lot of money because I haven't got a lot of money. But I bet you anything she wasn't head of orienteering.
And
Or if she was the only one in the orienteering department. And they said she could use that title because officially she was head because she was the only one there.
I worked in HR, and we were like a close-knit group. Like, we went on these stupid business trips to...
So, were you in human resources or orienteering? Which? And really, can you imagine her in HR?
as like team building. They flew us to. No wonder it went out of business because. Okay, the whole premise of this particular office was like a hotel. So because the upper management was always traveling, even the presidents, there were presidents and vice presidents of this group, that group, didn't have their regular office. What they had was, we had offices, and then we had like a storage place with service attendants. And everybody's things, not me, but I'm talking about the high level people, everybody's things were kept in like these cubes. So they would actually, or their secretary, executive assistant, would make.
Executive assistant. See how she changes the names to make it sound more important? You couldn't be somebody's secretary, you were an executive assistant. That was a thing back in the day. They gave you really posh names for nothing, didn't they?
Make a reservation for an office for them for when they were coming in. It maximized space. They didn't have like somebody's empty office for weeks on end while they were traveling and then like that, okay? There were more people that worked there than the office could hold. So they thought of this hoteling concept. So, what was my point of telling you this? Oh, so you
Exactly. What was the point? Sorry, I'm eating peanut butter.
come in, beautiful modern offices. They always had a bowl of apples at the reception desk. They had coffee stations. They had a massage therapist come in on Fridays. You had to pay. You could pay right out of your paycheck, your like account. They had a nail person, and then they had lint, Lindt, bowls of, yes, the good old days, bowls of chocolate for the taking. Just like take, like expensive. What are you doing? You pushing.
Oh, stop screeching, you irritating. I don't even know what to call her anymore. I've run out of superlatives. Oh, here we go. I've pressed repeat 3 times. Shut up. I could give all my old jobs a really posh name to make them sound 100 times better than they were. That's all she does. She's just given her basic ass job a posh name. Oh, I was an executive assistant and the head of orienteering. Do you know what I mean?
And snowing for the taking. And the HR department, we have to do team building. And so we went to like Maine, we went to not a gump, but not Bangor, what's that other? Some little town in Maine where they put us up at some really nice boutique hotel with our spouses. They flew us there. They gave me, like, every time I had to go on a business trip. When the first business trip I went on was to New York City, and I was pregnant with Burke but didn't know it. And they sent a town car for me, like, seriously, it was bougie as fuck. And and then for everybody's birthday, they would get us like $100 present. So there was this woman, the wife of one of the presidents or partners, whatever they were called, I don't remember their titles, that made like gift baskets. So we would say to her, oh, she likes all different kinds of coffees and this and that. I'm really wanting to see Friday. And so then I remember like one time when I was the executive assistant in the HR department before I was the orientation coordinator, I went to like Ann Taylor, which was nice.
So you were the orientation coordinator, not the head of the orienteering department. Because from the sounds of things, there wasn't an orienteering department. Why lie? Why talk all this nonsense about yourself? Trying to bull yourself up and make yourself more important than you are. What's the point? All you needed to say was, I worked in a really bougie office once that had a lint bowl. You could have cut all the rest of the crap out.
Back then, like, it was expensive, and I got one of the girls like a really nice top. And then for Janet Dooley, I got her, what was that really fancy champagne back in the day? You guys might remember. What was it called? It began with a P. It was $100 bottle of champagne. So, back to this. So for some reason, they gave us all a gift certificate to Tiffany's. And I picked this. We all had it. Dom Perignon, yep. And then, I don't know how I ended up getting this too. It's from Tiffany's. So that's the story behind this. I've had this since 1998. And then after Burke was born, I had his name and birth date engraved, but it has long worn away. And I just never take things off.
So get it put back on then.
Hi, just Jana. No, Dom Perignon. And we went to Maine, and we went, what else did we do? We had parties all the time with our spouses. I just remember Gungor came to everything. We had beach parties on the Cape. What else did we do? It was like, hi, Karen. Why don't you just be quiet and watch? And shut it.
Now who's she shouting at?
Shut your mouth. I can already tell I don't like you.
You said ask questions. They're obviously asking questions. But how very dare they?
Karen, greetings and salutations. Can you tell everybody's a regular here? This isn't question and answer.
You said I've got nothing to talk about. Ask questions. And then you wonder why people don't like you.
Look, I'm rolling my eyes at you. Ah, Tay-Tay. I don't miss the beach because I have the mountains. Rachel, I don't think she was hating me. I could tell she was going to be a problem. It was going to be a problem. Chances are it was a woman because men don't do this. But the transparent ones just can't. They're not smart, so they can't play along. Oh, you prefer mountains, really? What do you guys think? See, close up it looks good. Far away, it's like... Oh, my left arm, I can't even lift it. I'm feeling sassy. My eye makeup. I'm going to show you what I
You didn't seem to have a problem a minute ago when you were holding your camera.
got. Right. No, she was like, wow, that's a really loud street. Is it always that busy? So why do you live in Tucson? And she asked something else too. Like, wonder what happens when you hide somebody. Are they still able to see them? They're like typing futile, typing it with
Typing how again? What was that? Futilely.
Futile results. Because they
No, there's no.
can no longer speak. Love doing that to people.
It's futile doing it. There's no such thing as futile results. You're not clever.
I don't care. Aha! I took out the trash. Yeah, the mountains don't get all that. I mean, I do love the ocean. Okay, let me put you back. But the fact is that's not an option. Does everybody live exactly the way that they want to live, where they want to live? Is that it? Like, sorry, this is...
People with money do. They can choose where they want to live, how they want to live. The rest of us just plod along and cope.
Now, crooked. What is just... God, don't be stupid. Do not be stupid.
Like you.
Plus, you care too much. Do not care so much. You should not care about me so much.
Who says they cared about you? They asked a question. They've probably, now you've blocked them, they've probably gone off to watch somebody else and they won't give you a second thought. You're the one that thinks people sit there thinking about you day in, day out. Even I don't do that, for fuck's sake. People have a life.
He's the best. She's the only moderator I need. She is like, I should be paying her.
Yes, you should.
I just don't have the money.
Right, so why don't you let her have the super chat donations then?
Lisa, hi. I'm the same way, Carol. You know, like, I'm not spoiled. I make do with what I have. What I have right now is...
You were spoiled though, weren't you? And now you hate the fact that you're not.
living on a main busy road that has noise. It doesn't bother me. It's white noise. Actually, if I lived in the city somewhere, New York City, whatever, there would be noise.
Like you could afford to live in New York City.
Montana, and I live in Louisiana. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe the only people that have perfect lives, Trisha Paytas right now. Talk about going from like...
Oh, now we're back to Trisha Paytas again, but you don't watch her, do you?
The lowest of the low, you know, where she was in her life, to perfection. She better be fucking scared. That's all I can say. So somebody, actually it was Rich Lux, whose videos are very deceiving, like the titles. All to get views.
Isn't that what most YouTubers do? You do it.
He found a... Hi, Lola. He found... Huh, Friday, come here. Come here, look. Come over here. Come here.
See, tempting him with food and then annoying him when he wants food.
On his face. Trisha, saying something about, you know, she was at the lowest of the low, in a mental hospital 3 times, addicted to all kinds of things, not taking care of her, hear me out, not taking care of her mental status. And then she went and got help. She's been sober from everything. She had a lot of mental health help, and, you know, rebuilt her life.
Way to go, Tricia, I say.
And found love, has money, and now is pregnant. And cancel culture, this is what her words, but it was so true, is such that, you know, people cancel you so that you can, I don't know, turn it around, change, whatever. And she did, and now they're still trying to, first of all, you don't know if she's happy. I could care less. I'm not happy for her, per se. I don't care enough to have a feeling one way or the other.
You don't care about anybody but yourself, so why would anybody expect you to feel good for Tricia turning her life around, finding love and getting pregnant? Why? You couldn't be happy if you wanted to. It's impossible for you to be happy for anyone else.
Just watch her for entertainment. Like, I'm happy that she's happy. What does that even mean? You don't know if anybody's happy.
But I thought you were an empath. Where's your type of empath?
Because of what they tell you and what you see. But let's assume that she is. But they're still trying to just cause drama. And also when people say to me, like, or I read, you know, that she shouldn't have a child, and somebody commented that I too am concerned about, I am not concerned about her child. I don't give a shit about her child. I don't care anything about her child.
See, do people not see what you're like when they watch this? Oh, but you're an empath. Uh-huh.
I don't care if it's a boy, if it's a girl. I don't care when it's born. I don't care anything other than very peripheral.
You can't say that word, can you? And you never say it in the right context. And you never say it right. Funny that.
Entertainment. And even at that, I breeze through and I don't watch the whole thing, and I listen here and there, and I just want to maybe see a few tidbits. I saw the ultrasound, like just a few little things to occupy my mind for a second. But as far as like, and then she was saying that it hurt her that people are saying this, like, really? I still will never understand how you can be hurt by people on the internet that you don't know.
Sorry, what was that? You don't understand how people can be upset by people on the internet saying stuff and... Right. So, in your mind, it's okay to say everything you say. But you got fed up with me pretty soon, didn't you? Go over to her channel and do something. Bothered you? But you don't get bothered at all, do you? No, of course you don't.
Saying stuff about you. I could see being angry with it, being pissed off, but hurt? Hurt? By some person that you don't know? How is that possible? How can you be hurt by that? I don't understand. I talk about her on my channel because...
You don't understand because you're a narcissist. That's why you don't understand.
Because frankly, I have nothing else to talk about. I'm just telling you what I watch sometimes. There are people that I watch that I like, that are my friends, and I'm not going to talk shit about them. So, who can I talk shit about? Who can I say the absolute truth? People that don't know me who don't care. All right, let me see what we're doing. Oh, sorry, I'm all stuff up. Who's this from? Callie Chaos, thank you. You're so sweet.
You're so stupid.
Just want to see some of the comments. And cranberries, you know, I didn't mean to like call you out or anything, but and maybe I'm taking your words as they sound, as they seem up here. You know, like I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she's happy. I guess I just don't care about people enough to.
Yeah, you don't care about people at all. That's the whole point.
No, no. I'm with you. I give no FCS. I don't know what that means, but no fucks, probably. But she's put herself out there, and she discusses all of her business. So suck it up, Buttercup. You're raking the money. But you know, I put myself out there too. Oh my God, am I stalled? Guys, am I stalled? Ugh. Oh no, okay, I'm not stalled anymore. I put myself out there too. Doesn't mean that you need to suck it up.
Does it not? Okay.
Yes, Miss Caddy. Exactly, Helen. Same thing.
You said on one hand you don't understand how she gets hurt by things that are said about her, and on the other hand that you shouldn't have to suck it up. So which is it?
Just because you put yourself out there doesn't mean you have to take it and that you deserve to get. That's so cute. I have to show you. Pom Pom was eating and Friday was just standing there watching her eat. Yes! Yes.
He was waiting his turn. Have you never done that? No.
Put yourself out there, but you shoot straight from the hip. You don't sugarcoat every word. You know, I don't let it affect me, but it's not like I have the choice. It just doesn't affect me. Because I don't. Okay, this is going to sound so bad, and you have to take it with how I'm saying. And I do appreciate and love those that I do love, and I like those that are supportive, but I don't care enough about the whole thing. YouTube, the people, you know, like, I don't care enough.
You don't care at all. Just say it how it is. If that's what you do, you don't sugarcoat it. You say it how it is. Well, say it how it is. You don't care about any of them. About nothing. You can't care. You're dead inside.
Because I don't really know you, so how can you care about somebody? I mean, I don't wish anything bad to happen to anybody.
Oh, don't you? You don't wish anything bad to happen to anyone? So, did I imagine all them videos you made about me? Where you wished things to happen? But you don't wish anything bad to happen to anybody. Okay, whatever.
And if something bad does happen, you know, I'm a person. I feel for you, but like...
No, you
I'm
don't.
talking about when the camera's off. I don't really think about... Because I don't know you guys. So like Tay-Tay, for an example, or Helen. Like, Helen, I'm sorry, but you're just not in my daily thoughts. Like, I don't think about you. I don't know you well enough to be like concerned about something that you told me because you haven't told me anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think about Tay-Tay until I turn on the camera and I think, oh, I hope Tay-Tay comes on. But when the camera...
I hope Tay-Tay comes on and is a free moderator for me on my video, but I couldn't give two hoots about her any other time.
Camera's off. I don't think about you guys. until I think about you, you know? Oh, being nice and saying nice things. And I don't want to say it's fine. I mean, I don't know any single thing about you, Tay, you know? Like, if you told me, if you wrote me and said, I really need, you know, I feel like I know you, I want to talk to you. Like, Irma, I invited her into my home. But I didn't care until I cared, you know? It's like that. So, I get excited when I see you guys on. I have Tay as my moderator because I trust her
Unpaid.
from just experience. Um, I'm trying to say it. Someone's going to take this totally out of context. But, like, I'm just trying to say, oh, thank you. I don't know you guys, you know? But I don't, where's the looking? Thank you, Leela Bell. I was saying it only because I don't understand how somebody like Trisha Paytas can be upset about what someone says about her on YouTube.
Of course she can be upset about something that's said about her. If she feels it's untrue or unkind, she's got every right to feel upset. You get knocked and angry. And then you sit there and go, oh, it doesn't bother me. Whatever.
She doesn't even know. Thank you for understanding, Tay. So, if Irma told me something, if she said, you know, I'm going to be a grandmother, if she said I'm getting a dog, if she said I'm coming back through Tucson, because I know her now and she started out as a subscriber, I would be really happy, genuinely happy for her. She's in my life right now, but I'm talking about the, you know, and
don't you just love that? She's in my life right now. She had to add that on the end because people don't stay in your life, do they, Lardy?
And Trisha Paytas doesn't even write back and forth to people, you know? So I feel like I know you guys a lot better than she knows any of her subscribers.
How do you know that she didn't write backwards and forwards to people when she had 10,000? Pardon me. Subscribers. Bit more difficult to do it now when she's got millions. How is she supposed to answer millions of people and record and have a life and look after a baby and do all the other things that she has to do? You barely reply to people and you've only got 10,000. And when I look, comments are usually way under 50. So, and you don't even answer everyone. So don't start.
And honestly, people don't change. So you can only change behavior, right? So when people say things, you know, she shouldn't have children. Why? Why shouldn't she have children? And who cares? Who cares if she has a kid? Who cares if she's going to breastfeed? Who cares if she's going to have the flu shot? I would not get a flu shot when I was pregnant. No fucking way. Yeah, that's right. Listen to your doctor. Okay. Marie Diana, I know you and I will disagree on that because you're in the healthcare industry, but I was very healthy when I was pregnant. Wait.
Oh, you looked really healthy when you were pregnant.
This is true, Marie Diana. Cranberries, they can only change their behavior. So if a lot of her previous behavior was because she wasn't on the right medication, she wasn't getting help for a very big mental problem, you know, a mental health problem, like, you know, you have to, like, not schizophrenia, but you have to, you know, it's not just like going to a therapist because you're depressed or sad. Like, she was diagnosed with borderline personality and all these other things. And so now if she's getting help for that, if she's on medication for it, if she's no longer drinking, which was, you know, the abuse of drinking and drugs, then of course she's going to change. Yeah, BPD. But I feel like those things never quite go away. You just are able to manage them.
Talking from personal experience, are we?
Karen, that is so true. And Faith, sometimes I've met people for shopping and things like that, and I've spoken to people on the phone. My friend Monica, she was like one of my first subscribers. I feel like I know her, like I do care, and I can say I care about her. Like if she called me and said she's sad, and I call her, text her, FaceTime her all the time. She knows things that a lot of you guys don't know.
Poor Monica.
I'm just trying to compare, like Trisha Paytas and millions of people that she doesn't even respond to. From my point of view, as the other person on the other side of the camera, like why would you care, you know? Cranberries, that's so sweet. I don't get that. I feel like I'm boring. So, but you know, plenty of children are born to people with the same types of problems she has.
Can you shut the dog up, please?
I get a kick when people say, "Oh, you're going to be such a good mother." Like, you don't know, fuck. You don't know. I feel like I am boring. Also, the incessant talking, I have literally out loud said, "Okay, shut up already." There's no breath, there's no, I don't know. She's polarizing, what can I say? I've been watching a little bit of Tyler Nolan. Someone had told me to watch him. I mean, I don't have a single thing in common with this kid. He's a guy, young, in Florida, and has venomous snakes and reptiles. But he's cool, and I like being a little bit in his world.
You're not in his world, though, are you? He doesn't even know you exist. Isn't that what you always say?
I think I had said this in a last live that daily battle. Is BPD the same as disassociative? No, it's different. Borderline personality disorder. It's borderline personality disorder is like what they used to call manic depressive, right?
I thought you knew all about DID. Didn't you do a whole video saying you understood it and that she didn't have it? Mm-hmm.
Helen, I agree. Yeah, for the most part, you are strangers. I agree, cranberries.
If she ever gets Cranberry A's name right, I'll spontaneously combust.
And Nayoka, so this is how I relate to you guys. I don't have borderline personality disorder. I thought at one point that I was bipolar, whatever you want to call it, yeah.
But you are. You got medication for being bipolar, so now you've had a miraculous recovery, have you? Okay.
Bipolar. But I'm not, and I never was. insisted to the doctor. It all had to do a lot with my mother. But like when she wrote that, now I don't know her, but something about her sharing that makes me relate to her. Like I care that she told me that, and I care right now that it's a daily struggle because I have daily struggles, so I can relate to what she's saying, and in that way, I do care. I mean, let's face it, I don't want people in this world, let's just say in general, I don't want people to be sad and hurt and angry and poor. Like, I would love it if everybody was happy, including myself. I don't wish negativity on people.
Yes, you do. I have the video to prove it.
But I also don't assume anything that I see about somebody. I just accept it, right? So I'm not like happy for Trisha Paytas. Like she's happy, she's pregnant, having a baby. You know, like I'm happy. That's great. You know, you got something that you really, really wanted, and it's a amazing thing to be a mother, and that's awesome. That's as far as I think about it. It's not something that I really digest and think about other than watching her on YouTube, which is why it's in the forefront of my mind. But do not mistake my talking about anything as caring, as really having it affect me and letting it affect me. I'm affected by, you know, the things that sort of have to do with me, right? Like my finances, my lifestyle, my child, my family. That I'm affected by. My friends, you know.
Name your friends. I'd love to know who you count as a friend.
I need to sniff some. This is true, brothers. Yes, that's right, which makes us human and not monsters, right?
Where's Pom Pom's chew? Why does Pom Pom never have anything to chew on? Or suck on, or whatever. Where's Pom Pom's treats? Why do you think I don't care for Pom Pom anymore? I wonder why. Don't know what gives me that impression.
Maria Diana. Wait, Rachel, you have DID? But I'm me all the time.
How can you have DID and watch videos on YouTube and comment all the way through as yourself? What happens if someone else takes over? Do they comment? Obviously they're under your name because that's the one you're watching under. But wouldn't it be confusing, right, if you had a subscriber that had DID and then 1 minute they're being really nice and the next minute they're saying something and you're like, huh? And then the next minute they're saying something else. You'd have to tell people, wouldn't you, that you have that condition. Otherwise people would be falling out with you left and right, wouldn't they? Just a thought.
What are you doing? Look at this baby. You too, pom-poms. Pom-poms right here. That's opposite. So my left hand, but you're seeing it opposite. This is a big lag. Right, Karen. Being happy just like, oh, great. Okay, no, you want them to call and take you away?
Why do you think putting her on the back of the sofa makes it any better for her? She was just sat beside you and coughing. Oh, this is the miracle cure. Put her on the back of the settee and ignore her.
Stop. No choking.
Stop shouting at her.
Friday's chewing now. He's over here. Such a big boy. He's so good. DID scares me so not right, to have that, to disassociate, have personalities fragmented like that because of a trauma before you were 6. So that wasn't supposed to happen, But isn't it amazing that your mind has a survival mode in it and does that to protect you so that you can survive?
But then somebody diagnoses you and tells you that you have that, what is it counted as? Disorder, disease, whatever. Somebody tells you you've got that, so then you know, right, people get that because something happened before they were 6. Then you start wondering, well, what happened to me? So wouldn't you be better off not knowing at all? She'd never cope if she had any proper disorder. Do you know what I mean? She keeps going on about, I've got this, I've got that, I've got the other. If she truly had it, she'd fall apart.
Wow.
Where have I put the remote?
Very deep stuff. I'm gonna go get some. I need to do nasal spray. So let's just do this.
Yeah, let's just do this.
Okay, Friday, will you take people? And I'll be right now. I'm gonna go sniff some nasal spray. No, I don't think so. I think I want this nasal spray. Oh, not nice. Also, I never show you guys stuff. I love stuff for you guys. Anytime. I need like a shitload of section. Lots of ice. Oh, no, so stuff up. You just go there. Cool. Right, look. Okay. I'll show you this. And I'll show you what I got. All done. Hang on. I'm gonna show you this. Okay, everybody, move it. Oh, this is so heavy. Okay.
Stop slamming and banging things. Lord above. Right, I'm going to call it here and do a second part, maybe a third part, we'll see. Because it takes forever to fiddle about and things, so I'll stop this, set this on. Not that you give a shit. And then I'll do the next bit and hopefully they'll all go up together, but we'll see.